Hi Cancer, my name is Kayleigh. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, welcome. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. Now I have actually already posted the water videos and I filmed them outside and honestly they sucked. So I'm redoing them. Yes, so this will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And if you are new to tarot or new to astrology and you don't know what anything but your sun sign is, I encourage you to look up your chart and then to definitely check out your ascendant sign and your moon sign videos. Yeah, you'll get a more complete picture of like what's happening for you. Anyway. Let's see what comes up for you, Cancer. Interesting. Okay, so that will be the first card, and I'll tell you about it in a moment. So I'll be doing the Celtic Cross spread, 10 cards. And on the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, this is 2 Deacons of Gemini and 1 Deacon of Taurus. The particular deck I use, this is the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawns deck. And all of their cards, all of their court and pip cards correspond to specific places in the zodiac. So, yeah, that is why you'll hear me talking about that. So yeah, so you can actually see in all of the cards. It's really cool. Will you focus, maybe? Anyway, there it is right there. And I have to pause because I need some water. One sec. Sorry about that. We got water. Okay. Moving on. So, very first card, very center of it all, we have the Star. So, this is the Major Arcana card for Aquarius. Take a look at that bad boy there. It's quite beautiful. So the Star. This is about not just hopes and dreams and wish manifestation. This is also about like having a purpose that really guides your soul. Excuse me. It's about the greater good for all of humanity. So contemplate on those themes while we go through this wonderful, wonderful reading. I'm already excited. Okay. Crossing the Star, we have the 5 of Wands. So this is the Lord of Strife. 5s in tarot, numerology tarot, they're linked, are always about inspiring change. And it's always change for the better. So whenever there's, you know, fighting or a clashing of wills or a clashing of ideals of what is supposed to be, what is supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen, you know, it's meant to spur you on in some way. So we'll see what that's all about. Coming into this reading, you're coming in at the 8 of Pentacles. That's pretty cool. So the 8 of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. This is the first Deacon of Virgo. It's ruled by the Sun. That's where the Sun is right now. We are in Virgo season. So that's pretty cool. The 8 of Pentacles is all about like doing the work. It's about paying attention to the details and making sure that, I don't know how many of you garden, but making sure not only that you pull the weeds, but that you trim the plants appropriately how they're supposed to be to maximize the amount of growth that you get and the strength of the plant and that kind of thing. So that's wonderful. That's a really great place to be. In the far past, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So this is 2 Deacons of Sagittarius and the last Deacon of Scorpio. So the Knight of Wands is obviously very fast moving. I mean, look at it. He's the Lord of Fire and Lightning. I actually really love this card. Like, I feel like that's me. Anyway. So the Knight of Wands, that's somebody coming into your environment, or it could be even you acting this way. That definitely they hold some high ideals for themselves and for the people around them, and they definitely are able to like rush in and cause a lot of change. Just saying. Unfortunately, the Knight of Wands sometimes, because of that Scorpio-ness, they tend to occasionally act out of disgust rather than being motivated by just doing what's right. So you could be struggling with that, or somebody in your environment could be struggling with that. Disgust. Okay, so in the more recent past, we have the Chariot. That's you. Hey. So Cancer, you guys have such beautiful energy. I think that you are highly underestimated. So the Chariot, this is number 7 in the major arcana, and the Chariot is it's victory. First of all, it's victory. And the dogs are barking to be let in. Gotta pause again. One sec, you guys. Okay. So the Chariot. In this card, this is Hermes, whom we know as Mercury, with 2 sphinxes that represent power and love. The message of that card is really, you have to be able to bring these 2 forces under balance in order to achieve that victory. So if you're really struggling with power and control issues this month, you know, remember to balance it with love. Hey, interesting. Okay. Coming into your future, you have the 3 of Wands. Or cups. Those are obviously cups. Anyway, this is another Cancer card, so that's kind of cool. This is Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer. It's the middle decan of Cancer. So the 3 of Cups is about communications of nurturance. Love. It doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could very well be, you know, familial, or anywhere from something about Cancer that's really important to note, because especially right after this Pisces full moon, it's important to note that Cancer also represents like our deep roots and our ancestry, and you know, our not just our mother, but like our matrilineal line going back generation to generation to generation. So not only could this be like communications about nurturance, about nurturing communications, from like friends and family and people in the 3D realm, you could be receiving messages even from spirit, from your ancestors or your spirit guides. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty magical. And Cancer, you have a lot of psychic energy, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you're just too emotional. No, it's because you pick up on everybody's everything. Okay, coming into this reading, the Knight of Pentacles. You are the Knight of Pentacles. That's cool. So this is 2 decans of Virgo and 1 decan of Leo. And the Knight of Pentacles, that's really cool. I actually love this card. The full moon that just happened is the corn full moon. Look what he's got right there. Anyway, that means that you are definitely building your empire, right? It's at the beginnings though. It's like, you know, you're planting seeds and doing the work that's necessary. Okay. Ouch. There is a massive learning curve involved when you're learning anything new. Okay. So, quick recap before I get to this next card, because it is intense. In your environment, you have the Lovers. So, there's some really big decisions that you're going to have to make. But before we finish this ladder here, quick recap. You're coming in as the star. You know your purpose, you know your place, you know what you want to do with your life. And Cancer, for you, especially if you're a Cancer ascendant, that means that your seventh house, the house of relationships, is ruled by Capricorn. That means Capricorn is the sign that grants the power to the rulers. Okay? So that means that Cancers, especially Cancers, have to have a balanced relationship, whether that be a business partner or, you know, your romantic relationship or even your roommates. It has to be balanced and supportive in order for you to really go for your goals, because that activates you. These relationships activate your seventh house. Okay, so the Lovers is very important here. Okay, so you know your purpose, you know your goals. Somebody or something is either holding you back, or you're fighting about it, or, you know, there's definitely some, like, I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot the dryer was going. Okay. You're fighting with somebody. You're doing the work. You're working towards the harvest. Somebody's come in with a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and they're throwing lightning bolts at you. You feel like you've achieved some victory. Maybe even you just moved. Okay, that could be it. Or like you feel like you're bringing things into balance now that have been out of balance before. Woo. And then the Three of Cups. Communications of nurturance and love and things that make you feel secure and cozy. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. That's you. You're building. You're working towards your goals. It might seem like you're not moving very fast, but anybody that really thinks that, they can go kick rocks. And then you got the Lovers. There's a big decision that needs to be made. Whether this is a lover situation, like the card and most readers suggest, or whether this is a business situation. I feel like this has to do with something that's happening in your home. Yeah, I feel like it has to do with something in your home. How do you feel about this? The Three of Swords, the Lord of Sorrow. This sucks. So this is actually the middle deacon of Libra. Speaking of seventh house matters. And this card is ruled by Saturn. So there's two ways that you can look at this, all right? Saturn goes by the rules. Saturn is, yes, about restriction and time, but it is also about doing the right thing, doing it the right way, and not and being honest. That's what Saturn is. It's like, okay, time to buck up. So and you have 3 major planets in your 7th house, so I'm not including Saturn. Oh my god. Yeah. So before you can get the rewards of Saturn, because Saturn does give you rewards, he's the Lord of Karma, okay? He has to take things away that don't serve your purpose. And then you become the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone that is emotionally mature. It is someone that is not in control of their emotions, but understands the effects that their emotions have on other people and understands other people's emotions and takes responsibility for their own stuff. and allows other people to take responsibility for their stuff. So let me slow that down just a little bit. The King of Cups takes responsibility for their crap. They are accountable. They don't pass the buck or make other people deal with their responsibilities. They deal with their responsibilities. The King of Cups has 2 Deacons of Scorpio and 1 Deacon of Libra. It's too busy focusing on my face. Will you focus on the card? Doesn't want to. Okay, yeah. So with that Scorpio energy, they will dig deep into the whys of what's not working and dig out the stuff that doesn't serve them and get rid of it. Some people think that that makes the King of Cups cold, but it's not cold, it's honest. So there you have it, Cancer. You have some important decisions to make. Remember this Knight of Swords under here. Gemini is also about truth, by the way. So yeah, Cancer, you have some important decisions to make, but I feel like once you do make those decisions and you allow whatever it is that's kind of like been holding you back go, and you know, you deliver the final blow that needs to happen, you'll feel a lot more stable and a lot less overly emotional because you're taking responsibility for those emotions. Wow, this is a really quick reading. I love it when they go quick, because that means that I feel confident in what I'm saying. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Cancer, if you're interested in a personal reading, if you'd like me to go deeper into whatever it is that's going on for you, definitely hit me up. My emails is in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful month. You know, things are going to get a little crazy. They are. This is the month that Mars goes retrograde. But remember that during retrogrades, that is your chance to go back and analyze and make changes where you otherwise might have missed making changes. It's like that planet is giving you a chance to rectify some situation that needs to be rectified. I think I just said the same thing in 2 different ways, but you get what I'm saying. All right. Peace out, guys.